Good. All right, cool. Hey, welcome to Manager Monday, everybody. Great to see you. We see Michigan here and Florida here and Fort Worth, Texas for our Texans. Be careful. I know there's a hurricane going out there. I hope everything's okay. This is an incredible, fun call. We've been doing this now for right over a month, and there's been so much action because, like what Partner Co says, we are better together. Who here is excited to be here during such a time as this? Like I'm telling you, there is so much that's happening right now. So our goal is to be able to equip you, empower you, help you so we can drive everybody to our biggest event of the year, PXP, not just going there, but also making sure that we can celebrate you. So we have an incredible cast and an incredible crew that is here with us. We are joined by my awesome wifey. We got Cindy McKnight. We got Lindsay Yoakum. I'm going to find you guys real quick. And we have Angel and James who are driving as we speak. But just want to pin them up real quick. Thank you for our incredible leadership that's here. But Lindsay, what's on your mind today as we're getting into Monday?
Well, I'm super excited about this week. First of all, I love Mondays. My bestie, my business partner, you guys know, Cindy McKnight, fires me up on Mondays. We have she just pours her heart and soul out on Mondays, and it's like I am on fire. Come into this call, and I'm like, yes, I feel like we can absolutely just conquer the world. And that's where I am right now. I'm like, we're going to crush it this week. So who's excited to be here on Monday? I know I am. We've got a lot going on. We have a lot to share with you guys. What I'm super excited about is we have people that I don't know about you guys. I've been in this industry a long time. I have never seen what just happened over a holiday, July 4th. What just happened with our business, with all of you guys. People are promoting, people are rank advancing, people are getting started with the business on July 4th. We had multiple people join our business on July 4th. We had multiple customers come in. So if you guys are sitting there and you're like, okay, but that didn't necessarily happen for me, or that's not necessarily what I'm seeing, here's what I'm going to tell you. And Cindy just shared this, and I know she's going to pour it out again here for you guys, but it is a mindset shift. And I am in this place of the moment you get around people, you come to calls like this and you get with us and you just believe what we believe, and you have that fire just pouring out of you like we have it, and you just take an inch of it, just a tiny little piece of it, and you go, okay, I'm going to go execute. I'm going to go do this. I'm going to make this happen this week. You guys, that's what we're doing. Take our belief, buy it from us first because it's happening all around you. And then you get to go out there and go, I'm going to do exactly what they're doing. I'm going to pour into this. Just take it inch by inch. And I'm telling you what, you're going to watch your whole world change. So that's where I am on this Monday. If I'm a little over the top, sorry, you guys, but I'm fired up. Cindy does that to me. She does that to me on Mondays.
On that note, what you said, Lindsay, is so true. Guys, in network marketing, there's seasons, and typically summer is considered a slow season, and especially July 4th week is a slow week of the slow season. Last week was a bigger sales week than even the Renew launch week. Like, what? It's because of every one of you.
I'm just going to scream it. Yes. And that's all of you, every single one of you on this call. How powerful is that? People are having massive success. We had so many people say, I've lost more weight. I've lost more inches. You guys, I'm down 47 pounds as of today. All right. So if you're on here and you take a few weeks of like the scale not moving or inches not happening, keep going, right? Because I had quite a few, like our bodies just do that. And you will push over that hump. You will go to the next level in business and in your health journey. So keep going. So excited for everybody.
And can I just add really quick too, is this is a week with no special promotions, right? We don't have special packs. We don't have any special launches, and you all are still killing it. And this is a huge testament of the system that we have in place in this organization, because you can have fun, because it's not like we're all boring people sitting at home and doing business and working our butts off and doing nothing, right? All of you are still out there spending time with family, enjoying your hobbies, and you're still making it happen, because number one, it's a passion of ours. right? It's that you all are on a mission to change people's lives. But number two, you're utilizing the system that's able to help you do the heavy lifting rather than you trying to do the boring work, right? So that's what I love about it. And you all are taking amazing advantage of the system. So I'm just super proud of this team. Congratulations, everybody.
Huge congrats. So we have a fun-filled, packed lineup for you guys today. Thanks for all of our amazing leadership. We're going to hear a lot from everybody. Collaboration is key, right? And that's why this team is really running so well. So a couple things. Number one, where are we going towards? What are we driving to? You begin with the end in mind. And if you've been living under a rock, we're driving towards the biggest party celebration event of all time, PXP. If you already have your ticket, put PXP in the chat below. If you're not on this page and you know you have a ticket, let us know too. We are literally trying to keep up with all you crazy people. So if you don't see your name, congratulations here. And we have another page now, guys. Like, it's just getting nuts. It's getting crazy. So let us know.
The names are so small, you probably can't even see anymore. So we had to add another page. And this is not everybody. I know so many people are like have a ticket already or are getting it. So this post is pinned on the very top in all of our partner groups. So take a look, right? Make sure you're on the list. Make sure your people are on the list, and make sure you're on in our Telegram chat room, because as we get closer to the event, we're going to be coordinating a lot of logistics, with lodging and fun events and team camaraderie things. And so make sure that you are a part of it. Again, this is all in our partner group. So check it out. And don't just look for yourself, look for your people, right? Set a goal on how many people you're going to bring to this epic, biggest event of the year from this company, and start packing it, right? If you have new brand partners that joined last week or last couple of weeks and they are not on the list, talk to them about the event, because we're still far enough where people can still make a decision to attend, because I guarantee you it will change your life. All leaders are found at big events like this, so you do not want to miss it. And we want to celebrate your success as well, because so many of you are walking across the stage. So take advantage.
Absolutely. And question, does anyone here live closer to Orlando, Florida than New Zealand? Give me a wave or put a me in the comments below. So I'm telling you, a little nudge here. We have partners like, I see Lucia that's on this line. We have Stanley that just got his ticket. We have Australians and New Zealanders, Kiwis and Aussies. They are flying to this event. So I'm telling you, that's not a cheap flight. That's over $1,000 easily. So if you're anywhere closer and you don't have your ticket yet, come.
No excuse.
Exactly.
Get yourself there. It's going to be worth it. I promise you.
1000%. But our mission here is to make sure that you not just go, but you are celebrated there. So we have this exclusive event that was just announced last week. Who here has your eyes set on being at the Star Gala? Yeah, I know, right? I see Dr. Pia just raised her hand. She's already got this. We know a lot of people have already gotten this. So we want to recap a couple things on this. Number one, we're going to have the official list of who qualified on this tonight on the corporate call. So if you know, every Monday there's a corporate live call. So if you want to see if your name is on that or your teammates are on that, they're being very strict with this. Like, sometimes I can like pull some strings and get some details and stuff. They're not letting me know. I'm like, oh man, all right. So this is super. Why? Because there's only 100 tickets. I have no idea, Daniel, how many are left. I have zero. I'm running in the dark. We'll all find out together here. But it's gonna be our first list that's ever gonna come out. So stay tuned for that today. If you look at that list, and if you think for whatever reason that you didn't make it, let us know afterwards. And we're going to do everything we can to make sure that we take, Cindy said it last week, we're going to take over 50% of the seats on this, guys. All right. So we want to make sure we have that. Babe, do you want to go over how it works?
Yeah. So just a quick overview of the qualifications. So this post, again, is in all of our partner group as well. Just search PXP Red Carpet or Gala. It should pop up in a partner group, but the rules are in the caption. So make sure you read it carefully, okay? So this is it started from July 1st, which is last Monday, okay? It goes all the way until end of August, but like James mentioned, because we only have 100 tickets, it's a race. Okay, it's a race because you might be able to make it in August and it's probably going to be too late. So, and the rules are you personally sponsor brand partners and customers, okay, a cumulative of 1,500 PV. 1,500 points in your new brand partner and your new preferred customers who enrolled after July 1st. And 2 of them must be brand partners. They have to be activated at 200 points. Okay, so that's how you do it. And it's literally aligns with 10 and 2 with all the promotions we've been talking about, you know. So if you just follow the system, follow the launch guides, and follow all your leaders, you should be able to get there. But again, it's a race. So make sure that you track carefully and you look at your enrollment reports and just do your best, right? And it's really exciting because we're seeing so many people that are running. So many people that are running, and it's really fun because once you get there, then you have the capacity to help your people too, right? And leaders lead from the front because you don't want to go by yourself. Imagine going to PXP with 10 of your teammates and you're the only one that gets to enjoy the Star Gala with special treatment and, you know, hanging out with the leaders, and all your teammates are like, oh, I wish I was there, right? So do it fast, right? So I'm super excited. We know we have a lot of people that have already qualified. We just can't officially announce until corporate posts the list because we don't know what the rest of North America is doing, right? So, and for our Kiwis and Aussies, if you qualified, you're probably not going to show up on the list. So just let us know, and we'll talk to corporate to make sure that you're on the list because they're only pulling North America. So if anybody else that's outside of North America, you're running and you're qualified and you're coming to a PXP, just let your leaders know. We'll make sure that you're on the list. So
absolutely. Yeah. Thanks, babe. Hey, so if you're like seriously committed to being a part of this event and you're going to be one of the ones taking up the 50 plus seats, like put a me in the comments below. We want to know who we're going to party with. And I hope it's everybody. Like there's no reason why not. Challenges this week. I'd really encourage you, wrap it up this week. Aim to do that because we don't know how many slots are being taken. A lot of people are running for this. So congratulations to everybody. Second thing that we're running everyone towards is stage time at PXP. There's something special about being on stage and hearing your name and being able to say, man, I did it. I remember the first time that I was able to get recognized on stage. Is anyone else kind of, you get stage fright like I do? You're like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to say. Like they're asking me to speak. I'm sure Winner's like, oh my gosh, I'm about to be talked to. What do I do? No, Winner's awesome. I remember the first time I got promoted to go on stage, all I had to say was my name, guys. But I remember being so scared to just walk up to the stage and then hold the microphone. And I almost forgot my name. But I remember the feeling after I said it and people were cheering and clapping. It was just a wave of relief and this confirmation and this affirmation that I could do it. And that day forever changed my life. Like no one probably remembers I said my name, but it doesn't matter. It's about how you feel. So if you haven't had that experience, that's one big reason why you want to get on stage, and they're making it where Danielle's like, I have to speak. Well, if you're an officer, Danielle, stay tuned. I don't know. I think they might have you say some things as well too. But at the very least, when you're manager and above, you're going to be on stage. So let's give a big round of applause for all of our managers. And if you're in bold, you're a new manager. This is up until pay period 26 or what we're aware of. So if it was last week, we might not have you here. But new on this list is Dr. Lorette Willis. We have Rebecca Gabbard and Shanna Burks. Congratulations to everyone. They're all going to be on this stage that we're going to. Our newest senior managers, we have Lori Kerr. Congratulations on making the list and senior manager. And actually, just confirmed right before this with Amber Fleming that was able to do this last week as well too. Congratulations, congratulations. I love seeing the leaders celebrating their people. Like that's what's so fun about this. Congratulations to our newest directors, to everyone that's made this list. And you're going to see people's names on this multiple times. When you see that, that means that during this time frame, they've gotten promoted multiple times. So cool. We also have our newest senior director, Shay Brennigan, aka Sassy Shay, that's on this line. And who here would want to learn how Shay's just crushing it in her business and how you can as well too? Angel, let us know if you're able to speak. I know you're traveling right now. If not, then I'll toss it over to maybe Lynn. Oh, hey, Angel, are you able to speak at all?
Yeah, actually, I'm just dropped off my bags.
There
So
we
I'm right here.
go. Perfect
Yes.
timing. Hey, I'm going to
Yes. Can
bring
you hear me
Shay
okay?
here. Yes, we can. All
Okay.
right. So, Angel, let us know. You work super closely with Shay and see the behind the scenes, but I hand it over to you guys.
Oh my gosh. If I could, one person that inspires me the most is Shay. 100%. Because when I first met her through Ashley Riddle, I was like, this girl is like no excuses, no BS. Like she is on fire. And she's been in this industry for a long time and has had massive success. And she just inspires me because she's like a no excuse kind of girl and she just gets it done. She's like, tell me what to do, I'll do it. And she works nights. So again, no excuses. Like when she told me that she works nights, I'm like, there's no way. Like, how in the world are you doing this? So I'm just saying, like, this girl just inspires me so much. She is crushing it. Like you said, she just hit senior director, flying through the ranks. And Shay, I'm just so inspired by you. I'm so proud of you. And she's going viral on TikTok, Instagram. Like, if you want to know all the tricks, ask Shay because she's got them all. So Shay, I would love for you to just share. Like, I know you and I were talking yesterday. Some people might think that you have something like a secret or that you are just someone that's so special, right? Like, so share with them kind of what we shared about yesterday of like, anyone can do this, right?
Thanks, Angel. So first of all, I'm like, oh my God, I don't belong on here. I'm just some normal small town girl living with her dog, no cats, a couple of dogs, but and like she said, it is nothing special. And I've been doing this industry we'll go back. I started way, way back when, but was never successful because I didn't have the right leadership. And I came from another P company with Ashley Riddle and Kelly Smith, and we all crushed it there. And then it was just our time to go where God said we needed to be planted. And that was here with Partner Co. And it isn't anything special. If I didn't have the leadership that we have, I don't think I would be where I'm at. I would still be on that gerbil wheel. But now I'm on that gerbil wheel saying, I'm going to catch whatever's in front of me. And I'm not going to stop until I'm all the way to the top. I would say I'm viral on TikTok, but I just did the simple process that Lindsay and Christy, who's Christy? Y'all, Cindy. This is what I get so nervous. I'd have to say be relatable, and people can relate to being single, old, 58 and just doing all the things. My last name is Brennigan. Sorry, it says Sassy Shay. But I just decided to take what was already presented to us and put together for us. We don't have to reinvent the wheel. And I thought, I'm going to try and just circumvent this on TikTok, because TikTok is no longer oh, look at me, I'm cute dancing, I'm grinding my hips and I'm doing the yo-yos or whatever. It is a social selling platform. Any of the videos you see is somebody selling something. I'm like, there's got to be a way around this. So I had 4 videos go viral, and I think I've cracked the code, and the orders just started coming in. My videos aren't perfect. I copy everything that Lindsay does, but I put the sassy twist on it. It's just consistency is key, and it is mindset. And Cindy and Lindsay both talk about mindset. Here's what I'll say. Whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. So if you think you can, you're right. You're going to be successful. If you think you can't, you're not going to be able to. So it's a mindset that I wake up every day and I put this goal in my head and I say, I'm going to do 4 reels today. I'm going to get them done and edited. And then I'm going to get, 5 new customers. And if I don't hit it, it doesn't matter, because I'm still putting my information out there. I'm still being relatable. I have a wrinkled t-shirt on. Like, people know that I'm the real deal. Sometimes I don't have makeup on. I started wearing caps because I don't want to have to fix my hair. But find your little niche that connects with somebody. And me, it's being silly. And I have a foul mouth. I love Jesus, but I'm somewhere in between Jesus and jail getting caught. Not seriously, but not seriously. I just connect with people, and you just have to be relatable. If you try to be somebody that's like, but wait, Johnny, tell them what they've won, people are going to be like, next video, next reel, next video. So you just have to be yourself. If you don't have makeup on, your hair's not done, put on a ball cap, just do the things. I filmed myself at getting gas. I was like, I'm bored. I've got somewhere to go. And I'm waiting on my gas to pump. And I just set my phone in here and I'm like, I'm going to pull a Lindsay. I'm just going to be like, point, and be like this. And then I'm going to go home and figure out the captions later. And that little video got the most orders in the comments from it off of TikTok. Now I'll say this, TikTok is not the same process as Instagram. And I've kind of tweaked it and I've got my notes. And I think Angel or Cindy or Lindsay, someone, I need to put this together because it's no longer send them your machine or any of the machines. You've got to pop your link in there for your smart link. It's a one and done type of thing. Send them, you can't message back and forth. It's a whole complicated thing, but that's all I'm doing. I'm just being weird and comical. And that's who I am.
So good. Oh my gosh. Angel, anything else on that?
Yeah, one thing that Sassy Shay always does, and that's is what I was trying to say, or what we were talking about yesterday, is like, just tell me what to do and I'll do it, right? Because there is no secret here. It really is just follow what Cindy and Lindsay have already put in place, follow the launch plan, follow the steps, follow the Instagram. And Shay, I'm just so very proud of you. So congratulations again.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Hey, who here would love a TikTok training by the one and only Sassy Shay, right?
Yes.
I think we have to. I think
you guys, like, I really want you to hear this, okay? Like, super important thing about Shay is that she is absolutely incredible. She put up some content that took hold. She followed the system of what we taught to do on Instagram, right? And it wasn't working. It didn't work. Did she come at us with problems? She came to us with solutions. She's like, I am going to figure this out. And that is so key and so important when it comes to your own success is here's the problem. I'm going to figure out the solution. And Shay, like, mad props to you. Just watching you figure it out was such a cool process to just be able to witness. And we're just so blessed, so lucky to have you here. And when you said you were somewhere between Jesus and jail, I don't know, that just hit me. And I love you. You're amazing.
I feel like we need some shirts. We need some hats. Somewhere between Jesus and jail. I love it. You're so you. It's like my favorite. You're my favorite. I love you.
I have that shirt. I do have the shirt. I just took it off because I thought I cannot wear this on the Zoom. It says somewhere between Jesus and jail. And I was like, but then I ended up with a bottle of champagne. This is how kooky I am. I'm like, well, it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
We love you.
We love you. Congratulations. My gosh. Hey, this is so key right there. Let me put all these up. This is so fun, isn't it? So, all right. Congrats, guys. Next up, we have our new vice presidents. So congratulations, all of our new vice presidents. I know we were able to chat with Shauna last week, for example. So VP is an incredible title to hit. I mean, how many places in the world can you say that you're a vice president of a $350 million company, right? Like, I love how these titles are. And today we also have 2 new senior vice presidents as well. So I'll bring up Dr. Pia here. Pia, let me see you. There you are. Miss Pia. Hello. If you're to mute yourself. Oh, there you are. You should be able to.
There it is. Thank you. Hi, everybody.
Hi. Congratulations on hitting senior vice president. My gosh. I know, if you don't know Pia and Angie Bloom, who are like tag team, like sisters from other misters, they're a barrel of trouble and fun, but huge congrats. And
she's the yin to my yang. She's the yin to my yang.
So how does it feel? I know this is something you really wanted. How does it feel to wrap this up?
I mean, it feels great. However, I'm not stopping. You know the drill, James. I had not even met James, and I said, Angie, you need to tell him I'm doing this because I want to do it. Like I'm not playing games. I need to be wherever I need to be. He said, senior officers, where you need to be. That's where you need to set your sights. So I love it. I appreciate it. I'm grateful, but I'm not stopping here.
That's the key. That's the key. And there's so many notes along the journey there. This time in the last month or so, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, you've personally enrolled 47 customers, new customers, and 5 new
51
partners.
as of this moment, it's 51
in the last month
since June 22nd.
Wow. So you're talking about 2 to 3 weeks.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's nuts. And guys, this is huge because Pia's not new in the business. She's leading from the front. I know she's figuring this out. What's been helping you do that?
Okay, well, some training that I got to go to with Cindy based on Lindsay's little viral Instagram reels. That's number one. I mean, that's honestly, that's the big difference because it was Father's Day weekend when my one video started getting some traction. And from Father's Day weekend, the next 10 and 2 started on June 22nd. So that's how I know the date so well. And then I just like ran through it and then ran through it again. And then July 1st with the promo for PXP Gala. I think since then it's been 38 of them, but it started around the time of that video popping. And that's honestly the difference. I was always a product of the system. Like I'm a good student, right? And I'm going to follow my posts at 9 and 3. I'm going to follow the system and I did the training and I'm like, okay, she said, post at least once a day. You have to be consistent. You have to do this. You have to change your words. You have to do your captions and your hooks. And I did everything to the letter, finding the trending sounds. And I was just like, and I was encouraging everybody else who was getting like down, like, well, why, when is it going to hit? I'm like, Lindsay said, it could take months. We just got to keep doing it. Cindy and Lindsay said, just keep doing it. Right. And then all of a sudden it went crazy.
Wow. Wow.
1,000 followers to 12,000 followers in 2 weeks.
Dang, my gosh. And you were not an Instagram person before this.
It was my least favorite. I like TikTok was fun. Facebook was becoming more fun again because I was off of it for a while. But yeah, I didn't like it because I thought it was all fancy and you had to be all dressed up and be pretty to be on Instagram. You know, I didn't really like Instagram at all. And look at God.
Wow. Congratulations. And the key here, guys, is because I know we're hearing Instagram and TikTok, and these are great things, but it all builds upon the foundation, right? You got to do your launch post. Who here's already done your launch post at least, right? Give me a wave or put a me in the comments. You have to do your engagement sandwich. You have to do all these things, and then you add these things on top because everything is built upon those foundations. I know Shay does that. I know Pia does that. That's why they're leading to so much success. I have one last question for you, because just knowing your history of your business, you've always been consistent. You've been doing the do. And there was a period of your time where you were getting productions, but it wasn't like huge and massive. Like I don't know if you ever felt this way or anyone did. Does anyone ever feel like you're doing a lot of work, but you're not getting the result that you feel that you deserve at that moment, right? I don't know if you ever felt like that or not, Pia, but how do you go through those moments when the results don't exactly reflect what you're putting in? Like, what's your mindset on that?
My mind state on that has always been the same, and it's the miracle. We go back to the miracle word from Miracle Mornings that I was able to host when I first met you all here in January with Angie, and just having that equation to me is it's massive effort and unwavering faith, and you can't have one without the other. So for me, that equation, I live by that every single day. So even though sometimes it may feel like you're doing all the effort, the massive effort, but you're not getting the miracle results, where's your faith? Because you have to have the faith that eventually it will pop. Like I said about the video, like it might not pop in 2 weeks or 4 weeks or 2 months or 4 months. But if you stay consistent and you keep doing the effort, see, that's the thing. I think Pastor Larry said in the chat, just don't quit. Like you have to have faith that the system is proven and that it will work. The 9 and 3 posts work, the training on Instagram and social selling works, and you just have to have faith. So I would say that's my mindset, that works for me. It's just, and Angie knows, like, if I ever get down, I only show it to her. Like, I'll be like, I want my team. I want my brand partners. I'm trying to help them do 10 and 2. Like, you know, I get frustrated sometimes too, but I just try not to show it. And I just stay the course and do my due. And I have faith that it's all going to work out.
Massive action and unwavering faith equals miracle. Love it. Pia, congratulations. And by the way, we do a business prospect call every Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific. We put them in all the prospect groups. Dr. Pia is going to be our special guest. So if you want to bring people on, if you don't know, prior to this business, her profession was a wealth finance investing expert. So she's going to show you how to make money and why this business is the best way to have residuals as well too. So it's going to be good. Pia, congrats once again. Love it. Love it. And around out of recognition, we had her on a call not long ago, and we were recognizing her for something else, but we have the one and only Winter Baker. Where are you? Let me find you. There's so many amazing people that are on this line. Winter, oh, I see the hands. Thanks. That actually helps a lot. Sweet. Lindsay, I'll pass it to you. I know you guys work super closely together.
Yes. Well, I want to say thank you, Pia. You are amazing. I've been watching you just absolutely explode. It is so fun. And I love that you've been here for a while. You know, you've been in this business for a while. So you're not brand new to this. You're just willing and coachable, and you took it and you were like, I'm doing this thing. And it is so fun to watch you. And you know what else is really, really fun? The people that you're attracting. So there are plenty of people to go around, just so you guys know. We all are attracting our own people. So our own story is very, very personal, right? Sassy Shay is attracting her people. I'm attracting my people. Pia is attracting her people. James and Becky are attracting theirs. All of you guys. Cindy's got a different group of people than mine. It is so crucial that we all know that we put our own spin on this, because you said that. You said, I took their training and I put my spin on it. And that's exactly what we should all be doing, is putting our own spin on it and our own belief and our own lives and our own, because your people will come to you. So there's enough to go around. Trust me, enough to go around. But I'm really excited to share with you guys a little more about Winter. Here's what I love about Winter. You've heard Shay, you've heard Pia. They're doing a lot on social media. And yes, Winter she does amazing things with social media. She loves social selling. Here's a great tip for you guys. Winter and I actually met through somebody, okay, that we have a mutual friend. We met through somebody on social, but that person is not anywhere in our business or not connected with us anymore. And we stayed connected on social, right? And that is how Winter is here. So this is a great tip for you guys. Go out there and network and meet people through people, and you could end up with an amazing Winter on your team as well, right? Winter does a lot. Here's what I love about her. She does a lot of social selling, yes, but she's very big on belly to belly, meaning she gets on the phone and talks to people a lot. Not necessarily belly to belly right in front of them, but she's constantly on the phone, right? She has the most incredible close-knit community. These women and men are so tight. Every single thing that they do together in this business, they are all on a mission together. They are really, really in sync. Winter does not sleep until her people are winning. She does not sleep until her people are winning. She is like, I am going to make sure that my people are winning. I am going to make sure that they hit the ranks. I am going to make sure that they are successful. And there was this moment of like shift for Winter, right? She got started with the product. She's got a little baby at home. She's very busy. And there was like this shift that happened. She and her husband were like, this is it. She's like, I'm going to retire you, babe. And they had this like moment, and she went all in, and she just absolutely locked arms with her incredible team. And they are Team Hawaii. If you guys have seen them, they're exploding. And I'm going to let Winter share a little bit more, but that I will tell you guys, it is my favorite thing about her. She loves hard. She is so passionate about her people having success. And because of that, look where she is. So we're so proud of you, Winter. We love you. We'd love to hear a little bit more about your experience and just how you lock arms with your people and get them winning, how that and why that is so important to you.
Like, I feel like you did it all. Thank
No.
you. No, I mean, yeah, so my people are very important to me, but I think like a huge thing is kind of knowing your why. So when that became my why, that was super huge. And that was like, I told my husband, mark my words, babe, I'm gonna retire you, and that was kind of like before we were really seeing it all happen and before it was really coming in. And then it started coming. And then it was like, okay, it's not just like an affirmation and a goal, like it's happening, like I am doing it. And then knowing my people too. So knowing my people well enough to know why they're here and having that personal relationship with them. So, what is it? Is somebody, in the middle of a divorce that they have kids and now they have to be the number one person. Somebody is working 7 days a week and they're never with their family and they need to, have something. I'm like, I am going to have you quit that weekend job by the end of the month. I'm going to get you there. And she's like, I know you are, sis. So like, that's like the kind of motivation and passion that I have for them. So when I know that, it's like, how could I fail them when they have to do all of this too, So that's kind of, I think where we are as a team. Also, I mean, the basics is following the system. So that's the first thing that I line up for everybody on my team and every brand partner that signs up. It's here it is, here's the trainings. And I even get on the phone with them and tell them what you guys are going to say, because I'm like, let's make sure that it's all done right. One thing that I kind of try to stress, and I think it's because I don't want people to make the same mistakes as I do. So when I make mistakes or I learn from my own mistakes, I can then share that with my people and they don't have to fumble through that, right? So they can just not make the mistakes. Like, I didn't launch perfectly and I saw that that was a mistake. So whenever I have a new brand partner, I'm like, okay, when you launch, it's going to be an 8-day launch. And I just want you to be able to just commit, 30 minutes to an hour a day of doing the launch. Here's what the first day looks like. And that's basically it. And then you're going to do that every day for 8 days to keep the momentum going, because that's huge. And you want to see that for so many reasons, because it's going to bring the momentum. The system works. They're going to see it come in, more frequently, which is going to motivate them more and get them more excited. We have to keep the excitement for us, right? Sometimes people get discouraged, like you guys were saying before, and we all do. I do. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I just did all the things and, nothing happened today. But then all of a sudden, the next day you have 3 customers in a day or 46 or whatever Pia did. But yeah, so that's kind of the main things that we do, but we keep in touch too. So I like to have my people sharing it with me. I'm like, bother me, quote unquote. And like one of the first people that did that a lot was Liana, and we saw, her massive success, but she was calling me. Like when she started, she called me over and over and over and over and over again. I mean, like in the same day, my daughter was doing my lashes and like I was on the phone, like moving my mouth and she's learning. And they're like, oh my gosh, what is going on? But I'm like, I love it. And even Liana's husband was like, you need to stop calling Winter right now. And we're like, but no, like, don't stop calling me. Don't stop asking questions. Don't stop bothering me, because when you're doing that, you're learning and you're going out and you're taking what I say and you're using it, right? And then you're having all this massive success, and it's the momentum. It's when things are happening. It's when people are asking the questions and she's answering them right away. So yeah, I spend a lot of time on the phone with everyone. Ginger, she just did over 30 customers in her first month. She's calling me all the time. They're asking, they're constantly asking, and I go to you guys and I'm constantly asking. So we're all always learning. We're all following a system. We're all trying to be coachable. And I think that's the main step.
Yes.
Goals, having goals. What is everybody's goal? And so I would kind of like put that out to everybody. Okay, where are you right now? What is your rank right now? What is it going to take? Not just the number, but like, let's break it down. You have 500 PV. Okay, what is that? You know, how many 2 brand partners and 1 customer with a duo? Okay, can we do that? Can we get those 3 people to get you to that next rank? So it's really breaking it down and doing those goals and talking to people and motivating each other too. I'm not always happy, and sometimes my people bring me back, you know. I'm like, I didn't get any sleep last night. My baby wouldn't go to sleep last night, and he woke up in the morning and wouldn't go back to sleep this morning. And I'm like,
yeah, that happened to you today. You're like,
yeah,
I have
was
no
like,
sleep. I'm gonna be on here, and look, like that. Here's again, no excuses for you. You do the thing. You do it around crazy life, right? You do it around no sleep. But you made a decision. And one thing that you shared with us, you know, you went to dinner one night with your husband and you guys had goals. You wrote it out together. He's on the same page with you. You talked about goals together. This is a big thing, you guys. If you have a spouse or a partner, or if you have a family member, if you're single and you have kids, or maybe your grandkids, sharing those goals with the people that matter the most to you and with you, it is huge, Shauna. You're so right. It is huge. And Winter did that. Winter, are you willing to share with everybody where you plan to be at the beginning of, or at the end of 2024?
So
what your goal is?
The lives are probably a Monday morning thing where Cindy was all amped up and getting us all amped up, and, you know, how much money are we going to make and what amount of time? Like, throw out that number right now. Like, don't even think about it. Like, what is it? And I was like, oh, okay, I'm going to be making 500,000 by the end of 2025. By the end of next year, I was like, I'm going to be making 500,000. And then at 500,000, I think I can safely retire my husband to where we can do this together. You know, I mean, that's at least 2 normal incomes, right? More.
And what did we tell you? We're like, oh, that's happening way before the end of 2025, girl. You are on
like, okay, yeah, no, for sure. That's going to happen before then. But I was like, okay, yeah, and then I see it and I'm like, God, that's not even far-fetched. Like, when I was talking to him again, I'm like, okay, if we're in a place where we can, you know, double our income, and it's residual income in like a week, in a month, you know, like, that's crazy. And it's residual. It's not like, you know, I sold a house today and now I made this much and I have to go do another one. Like, every time we're getting somewhere, we're there, you know. We just got to keep going further and like pushing and growing. It keeps doubling, and it's massive.
Builds, just builds on top of builds.
Yeah, I have to say that I love this. I mean, I've always liked sales because I'm not the kind of person that likes 9-to-5s and people like telling me what I have to do and when I have to be somewhere all the time. It's hard for me. It's a big commitment, and I don't like it. But I will commit to myself. I'll commit to my people. I'll commit to like what I love. But, you know, I don't like somebody telling me what I have to do and then putting a limit on what I'm going to make, or putting a limit on how great I am for what I'm doing. I want to put what I'm putting into it and get out of it what I'm putting into it. So I love that. So I love the more that I work and the more obsessed I am, because I'm obsessed, the more I'm going to get, you know, the further I'm going to go, and the more obsessed with my people, the more like the further they're going to go. So it's a great place to be, and a great time. And I'm happy and blessed and thrilled. And thank you for listening to Babylon.
We love you. We love you so much, Winter.
Major congratulations. My gosh. Hey, who here just had your mind expanded with Winter? You know what I got from that? She just made $500,000 a year look like peanuts. So I needed that, right? I needed that. So huge congratulations. Thank you for sharing all your wisdom there. Couple things, I'll hand it off to Cindy in just a bit to take us home. But we have more and more titles, right? Of course, we have our officers. This is when you get to that 6-figure income mark. So congrats to all of our officers. And the big mark is senior officer. I want to give a reminder here as we're moving towards this, our fearless leaders, Lindsay and Cindy, and this is going to be outdone very soon. I already know. But we mentioned a couple weeks back that there's an exclusive opportunity that John and Darren, our owners, are giving to our teams, which is an opportunity to actually fly into Puerto Rico, to rub shoulders, to be with them in their homes, in their actual backyard, literally with their families and everything. And I was reminded because not long ago, 6 months ago or so, Cindy and Lindsay, who had not even signed up yet. They were checking things out, made this trip. And gosh, this was such a fun time. This is like in their neighborhood, by the way. This was them in their amazing home. And talking about, I love this photo. This is actually where I don't know if you can read it. It says the revolution. This is when they proposed the revolution for the first time, and the machine and all these ideas. And at the end, they were just like, man, this is it. So imagine you being there next, and the stores there's a limit of 10 slots that we have. And the way we're doing it, the first 10 to hit senior officer and above are going to be able to fly into this event. It's in November 13th and 14th. So I know there's people in this line. You're like, I have my eyes on that, you know? So if that's something you're really interested in, put a PR in the comments below. Pia said it's on her calendar. Should you book her flight? That's what I'm talking about, right? So to take us home, oh, and reminder on how you do this. We have all these different titles, right? You might be brand new. You're like, I'd love to do that. How do I get to senior officer? All you do is the system. All you do is 10 and 2. All you do is 3 a week. This week, who are you going to help and serve? And all you do is you follow this roadmap, go up to 10 and 2, go up to manager, and keep on moving forward, helping your people do it. And that's how you can drive that. All right. So let me go out there. And I know, Cindy, there's a lot that's going on. You're moving 1,000 miles per hour. There's a lot of messiness happening as well, too. And, you know, for you and the teammates that are running it, they're able to, like, you coined this phrase, money in the mess. And I know you have some certain things that you want to share with us, but Cindy, bring us home. What should we focus on right now?
Oh my gosh. I mean, it pours so much life into me to hear from Dr. Pia, to hear from Sassy Shay, to hear from our last guest, Winter Baker. There's so many similarities that I want to point out. I want to point out a very, very particular similarity between all three, right? Because a lot of times we're just trying to unlock the mystery of it all, right? Like, why them, not me? How have I not gotten there yet? What can I do different? And one thing that I can identify about every single one of them, and why they are key performers, why they are high achievers, is that they are extremely, extremely detail oriented. If you listen to every single one of them, you know, Winter dialing in of 500 PV and how do we break that down and how do we do this and how do we do that? And I messed this up in the beginning. How can I save other people from making this mistake? And then Shay going viral on social media, on TikTok, and in digging in and figuring it out and digging into the details. And there's another thing that they all encompass. And that is that they're all willing to listen, follow directions, and execute consistently. Every single one of them said, I followed the training. Every single one of them said, I did what they told me to do. And every single one of them continues to execute over a long period of time. It wasn't a one and done kind of thing, right? They're consistently showing up. They're consistently putting up the things. And it's so important that everybody on this call really, really understands that the magic is in mastering the fundamentals. The magic and the blessings are in your daily habits and rituals. It just is. You can't divert around that. Okay, you have to go through it. Okay. And I was saying on a live earlier that I did, and I want you to really look inward and figure out, who are you? Okay. In all of this, in that if I were to walk into any network marketing organization, either here in PartnerCo or somewhere else, is that there are 3 types of people that you're going to find. Okay. First type of person you're going to find is the ones who follow every single detail. They watch all trainings twice. They analyze, they execute, they tweak, they continue, right? The people who follow every single detail, those are the Winters, those are the Dr. Pias, those are the Sassy Shays and the Joanne Hewitt, who I saw. Did I see you say that you got 3 brand partners? Is that what I saw you said? 4. Consistent. She consistently shows up to the training. She consistently does the things that are taught. Like, congratulations. I'm so happy for you. The ones who follow every single detail. They're like, I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to try it. And I'm going to try it until it works. Right. Then there's a second kind of person. And I'm not picking on anybody. I'm just saying that if you walk into any organization, this is what you're going to find. The second type of person you're going to find are the ones who start really strong. Right? They start strong, they're doing all the things, and then they get distracted or discouraged before they even really get going. Those are my heartbreakers. Those are the ones that are like, I'm all in, I need this, I want to retire my husband, I want to do this, I want to do that, this is it, I'm doing it. And then they get distracted with something else or discouraged, and they stop before they even really got started. And then there's the third kind of person who signs up and never even starts, never even launches. Maybe they show up to the call. Maybe that's you. You're here, you're watching, you feel filled up and on fire and motivated, but you still haven't launched, right? So which one are you? Put it in the comments. Which one are you? 1, 2, or 3? I'm going to give you an action step that I really want you to hear me, because it really is about mastering the mundane. Somebody said that on this call in the chat, and I loved it. It's about mastering the mundane. It is. My action step to you is to either watch a power hour that has already been done on replay and follow along, or to be on tomorrow's power hour tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and do an hour of work with us. What does it look like to actually master the details? What does it actually look like to do an hour's worth of income producing activities? And then once you learn it and you figure out what that flow is, commit to doing it for the next 7 days. It doesn't take that long, but you do have to be consistent with it. Okay? I love you guys. I want the very, very best for you. I hope that you know that. It fills us up in ways that I cannot even really put into words, to put out trainings, to put all of this out there, to see you guys grasp and hang on to it, and then to see you have massive success. It brings me to my knees. It makes me so happy. So thank you. It's such an honor to be here with all of you, and just a true blessing to call you all business partners. And we cannot wait to hug all of you at PXP and just really celebrate being here and being here together.
Thank you so much, Cindy. My gosh, everybody. Hey, amazing call. Feel free to unmute yourself, and we'll see you guys on the power hour and all the things. Let's continue to crush it. Let's walk the stage together. Bye, guys.